Every generation, the gaming industry tries to simulate reality flying closer to the sun. Some games look realistic but aren't fun, while others are so complex they're unapproachable. In 2007, EA Black Box hit the sweet spot with Skate.
Oh my god.
It simulated the thrill of skateboarding and was a blast to play. In its debut at E3 2007, Skate quite literally shocked the gaming world by showing simulated skateboarding that actually looked like skateboarding. But with a catch, it's a damn fun video game for everybody to enjoy. As EA Black Box's gameplay producer Jay Ballmer says,
"I've been skateboarding 30 years, it's freaking hard. I don't want it to be that hard. I want to be a good skater. I want to do the stuff I see the pros doing. I want to try doing big jumps like Danny Way does. I want to bomb down hills and maybe get hit by a car and get up and try it again." It's a video game, and so it's not a simulation. We want it to be a believable game that feels like skateboarding, feels like what you imagine it to be like if you were a really good pro skater.
Jay Ballmer's words are exactly why Skate is one of the greatest video games of all time. You get to be a pro skater, do incredible things, survive incredible bodily harm, and you're laughing and having a blast every step of the way. So how did EA Black Box pull this off?
Damn.
Skate's core design is still mind-blowing to me. There isn't one single video gameism at its core. There are no stats and better gear. You don't have to become a master of thumbstick gymnastics. Instead, you're handed a set of physics, an incredibly intuitive flick-it control system, and some obstacles to interact with. Done. Simplicity is its strength. 17 years later, it's still novel to just roll down a hill. The steeper the slope, the faster you go, the harder you slam, or the more thrilling the success. It's realistic and refreshing that Black Box resisted the urge to add in gamey bullshit like a stability minigame or speed boosts. It's fun to bomb a hill because they made it feel fun. Learning the controls and understanding timing and momentum creates the best learning curve in gaming, period. I'd pay to relive the magical experience of moving around in the 30-minute demo for the first time. Once you know how to move, the game is about putting it to the test. The campaign mode guides you from a reanimated amateur to an X Games gold medalist. The campaign is there to give a sense of progression, but you finish the game with the same skater, same parameters, and same abilities as when you started. The real magic is how the developers weave you in and out of San Vanalona, the game's open world. It's a mashup of downtown LA, San Francisco, and Vancouver, essentially a skateboarding mecca. The game utilizes 5.1 surround sound to lure you into discovering new spots with music cues. You'll skate it for a bit, then move on to the next thing. Most parts of San Van are rooted in realistic architecture like humble staircases or plaza ledges, but the game can be a bit cheeky with some completely dangerous spots. It's like the dev said, yeah, we know you're going to want to jump off that thing, go do it. One of the best examples is the mega ramp by beating the game. The balance between simulation and madness is perfect. Black Box made the classy decision to leave the MTV antics behind to focus on the core of the culture. Skaters, brands, films, and music. The game features all the biggest pros of the time who are at an apex moment in the culture, appearing in films like Lakai Fully Flared in the same year they also appear in EA Skate. Nothing is arbitrary in Skate's presentation. Music from actual videos are featured on the game's soundtrack. Meanwhile, a skater like Paul Rodriguez, known for his buttery smooth nollie tricks, teaches you to nollie in-game. Skating around San Van with the legends is a charming way to make a dream feel like reality. Skate oozes style with playful menus, punchy soundtrack, colorful skate utopia to explore, and a camera angle meant to replicate an actual skate video. Another nice touch is the nod to Thrasher magazine's Hall of Meat column. They even capture the simple pleasures like an impromptu game of skate with your friends. It's a game made by skaters so they know what will make fans smile. It's special today looking back at Skate as a snapshot of that time. I mean, I actually know people who had this girl sweater or these iPath shoes. Skate is like a time capsule back to better times. We'd skate outside all day with friends and play EA Skate all night. We'd have our helmets on in the living room while cooling down from the hot summer heat, passing the controller every 3 slams, and laughing and cringing at the broken bone sound effects. We'd argue with each other when one more try turns into like 20 more tries. Skate is so much more than a great game. It's precious time spent with friends that I'll cherish forever.